Welcome participants to another episode of the world famous Wilderness Games. Today, we have participants Evan and Devarsh participating in a 24-hour challenge here in New Jersey's famous freshwater biome. Good luck, participants, you'll need it. As you guys can see in front of us, we have two backpacks that you guys will need to choose. They will help aid you in your journey in surviving this challenge. So participants, please take a bag.
What's that? Oh, whatever.
Unfortunately, Devarsh, you didn't get the bag you wanted. As you can see, both Evan and Devarsh are ready for action and are equipped with their necessary backpacks. Alright boys, the 24 hours starts now. Begin! Go, go, go!
Devarsh and Evan are in for a long ride. The weather looks good, but this area typically expects rainfall and cold temperatures during the night. Freshwater biomes typically have different climates based on their geographic location, but one thing that all the geographic locations have in common is their low salt levels. Bushwater biomes can exist in both temperate and tropical regions, so temperature and weather patterns can vary widely. Freshwater biomes typically experience a moderate annual temperature range, generally between 39 and 71 degrees Fahrenheit. These biomes experience seasonal changes, with warmer summers and colder winters in temperate zones. Rainfall is moderate to high, usually ranging from 12 to 79 inches per year, which helps maintain the water levels in lakes, rivers, and wetlands. Weather conditions can include sunlight, rain, fog, and occasional storms. In some regions, freshwater bodies may freeze during winter, while in tropical areas, rainfall may be more seasonal, with wet and dry periods.
A few moments later.
So the first few hours of competition have begun. I really need to find a good place to build a shelter before Evan does. Wait, is that a bullfrog? Oh man, it ran away. I've been walking for an awful long time now. Oh wait, is that a bird?
Meanwhile.
Oh wow, it's very humid out here. Gotta find a place before it does. Wow, look at these anthills in the ground. Is that Devarsh's footprint? She must have been here. Anyways, look at these green plants. These giant trees. So beautiful.
As you can see, Devarsh and Evan have been exploring the biome for quite some time now. They have seen different animals and plants throughout the lentic environment or areas with slow-moving or still water. In general, freshwater biomes are found all over the world on every continent except Antarctica. They are located wherever fresh water accumulates, including lakes, rivers, streams, ponds, and wetlands. All the different plants and animals the participants have seen can be sorted into different trophic levels. We start with duckweed, algae, water lilies, pickleweed, and cattail, which are the producers. These plants photosynthesize and are the basis or the pioneer species for all life in the freshwater biome. Then the crayfish, dragonfly, and bullfrog are secondary consumers that eat the small bacteria and animals that eat the producers. Finally, the tertiary consumers are the fish, largemouth bass, and the great blue heron, which are at the top of the food chain and eat the secondary consumers. The participants need to keep an eye out for these predators.
1 hour later.
I've been walking for an awful long time now. I've been so focused on the shelter, I didn't even realize how light my bag was. Let me just check real quick what's in here.
Meanwhile.
Evan and Devarsh have received some important items to help them throughout their challenge. The sunscreen in their packs protects them from the sun, and the insect repellent in their bags protects them from insects. The empty water bottles in their packs can be used for creating a filter for water. The knife in Devarsh's pack can help him in many ways, such as creating tools for hunting or starting fires for cooking. The bandages in Evan's pack allow him to seal up cuts to prevent infections. Also, unbeknownst to Evan, he had an extra sock in his pack. All these tools may come in handy for many different things, so these participants need to use them wisely.
1 hour later.
Wow, this place is actually amazing. It's so good. It's right next to water, and there's plenty of space for me to build a shelter. I think I might as well make this my base. Now looking at this water, I feel really thirsty. I need to think about how to get water and how to make it safe for me to drink.
Meanwhile.
Don't even know where to look first. Wait a minute. What if I use a starting area as a base? It has water, vegetation, trees, and mud to build a shelter near the area. That's perfect. Water!
A few moments later.
I need to get a filter in order to get some drinkable water. Let me go get my backpack real quick. Wow. Okay, let me go see what I have. I can help you build. 2 water bottles? That's perfect for filters. The first and very important step is to get the water. Wow, look at that dirty water. Lots of particles in there. Let's place this down here and let's focus on getting some rocks. First, we need to cut up this stuff. Where is that knife? Here it is. Let me just pick it out real quick. And just cut up. Well, it's quick and easy. Let's take this excess. We don't really want to hurt the environment. Put it back here. And let's take some foliage. Well, now they have this part of the filter, might as well get the water from the lake. We get our makeshift cap. First, we take the water from here. Wait. Four things to poke a hole right under here. Right there, so the water can escape.
Meanwhile,
I'll have to recover that other one. What would I do with one bottle? I think I've actually stuck here. I can use it to filter out the dirtiness, and the clean water will drip into this bottle. That might work. Time to start using the sock. 3, 2, 1. Yeah, that's it. Filtered.
As you can see, Devarsh used a natural filter to decontaminate his water. On the other hand, Evan poorly filtered the water using a sock and didn't even boil it. The water will taste weird or dirty, so you wouldn't want to drink it without filtering and boiling it first. In the wild, using a natural water filter helps remove visible debris and some harmful particles, but it doesn't eliminate other things. Boiling the filtered water afterward is essential because it kills bacteria, viruses, and parasites that still may be present. This two-step process, filtering then boiling, greatly increases the safety of drinking water. Together, they provide a practical and effective way to prevent waterborne illnesses in survival situations.
2 hours later.
Well, time to get the knife. Oh, here. Okay. Well, now that I have my water, the next important thing to do is find food. In order to find food, I might as well just sharpen a stick and make it into a spear. Let me go find a stick to sharpen. This one, no, it's attached. This one, way too small. Wait, this one is perfect. Let me get sharpen it up. Well, after a long time of sharpening a stick, it's finally good. It's finally sharp enough to catch some fish. Let's go. Where is it? You have to get closer. Closer. Fuck. Finally, bruh. Look at this fish.
Meanwhile,
I need to find some food. Maybe I can use maybe a stick for hunting. This stick might work. I can make it into a spear, but I need something sharp since I don't have a knife. The stick is sharp enough now. Maybe I can catch some fish. Let's find the water. I think I caught something.
Devarsh and Evan have both collected fish as their primary source of food. They did this by using sharpened sticks and stabbing them in the water, allowing them to pierce fish. This method of using a spear is more useful in photic zones, as it is easier to catch a fish on the surface of the water. Also, collecting food in a freshwater biome is closely tied to its geography, as the availability of resources depends on features like rivers, lakes, and wetlands. Lentic environments often support more aquatic plants and shelter for fish, making them rich in edible plants and animals. The surrounding land also affects what grows nearby, influencing the types of berries and roots available. Geography shapes the ecosystem's diversity and abundance, directly impacting how and where food can be gathered.
2 hours later.
Well, now that I built the exoskeleton of my shelter, it's really important that I cover it up with leaves so it's actually useful against the weather. Lucky me, I also brought some leaves while looking for some sticks. Well, let's start covering it up. Oh, now that I've finished my shelter, I might as well strengthen the edges and make sure the shingles on the side are actually very well and sturdy. Well, so I'm going to take my previous spear, now it's going to be a digging tool, and dig up a little bit of the soil so I can put it on the edges.
If Devarsh were to continue digging, he could see some changes in the color and thickness of the soil levels. This can show us the pollution levels and the nutrient content. The pollution level can tell a survivor whether they should eat plants there, because some of the pollutants may go into the plants. Also, the nutrient level can tell us where to plant crops, since they need lots of nutrients to survive.
Meanwhile, 2 hours later.
Finally got this fire starting to run. I'm going to put this perfectly skinned fish onto the fire now.
Meanwhile,
Yeah, this looks good. Surely the Devarsh isn't doing better than this. I got this in the bag.
1 hour later.
Wow, that meal is really good. Time for me to call it a day. Ah, so good.
2 hours later.
Wait, what? Whoa, I think I lost your stomach, bro.
A few moments later. Meanwhile,
Time to go to bed. We're good this time.
2 hours later.
I forgot to pour my water. I will.
The next day.
Participants, please make your way here. I'm proud to say that there will only be one winner out of the two. Viewers, who do you think won this challenge? Decide.
It's definitely me. I'm the more handsome, smart person after all.
Stop lying about yourself. We all know it's you.
Devarsh camouflaged in the trees. As you can see, a black creature in the green tree. As you can see, he's trying to make his big body across with the tree.
Big body.
You know what I mean, Devarsh.
Careful.
As you can see, prey in the wild need to be fast with their moves. Run! As you guys can see, you guys are going to need a backpack to help you aid in your journey in surviving the challenge. Participants, please take a bag. Unfortunately.
Whoa, I was close.
Oh, you good?
Was Hannah? Championships. Giants win. Next one. Oh, it's just a dream.